Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As the new coronavirus creates a global crisis, unprecedented in our lifetime, there has been an upheaval in our language. On March 2020, Merriam Webster made an update to its dictionary in response to the pandemic that we are facing at the moment. In this video, I have listed 15 terms that are important to understanding the COVID-19 pandemic. I've also added some images and comments for the purpose of clarity. So let's get started. Community spread. The spread of a contagious disease in a geographic area in which there is no knowledge of how someone contracted the disease. In other words, no known contact can be traced to other infected individuals. Contact tracing. The practice of identifying and monitoring individuals who may have had contact with an infectious person as a means of controlling the spread of a communicable disease. Coronavirus. Any of a family Coronaviridae of large single-stranded RNA viruses that have a lipid envelope studded with club-shaped spike proteins infect birds and many mammals, including humans, and include the causative agents of MERS, SARS, and COVID-19. The coronavirus, also known as CoV, is typically spread between animals and humans, an event which is known as zoonotic transfer, and they are named for the term corona, Latin word for crown, which refers to the shape of the virus when observed microscopically. COVID-19, a mild to severe respiratory illness that is caused by a coronavirus, severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 of the genus Beta coronavirus, is transmitted chiefly by contact with infectious material, such as respiratory droplets, or with objects or surfaces contaminated by the causative virus, and is characterized especially by fever, cough, and shortness of breath, and may progress to pneumonia and respiratory failure. Epidemic curve, a visual representation in a form of graph or chart depicting the progression of an outbreak in a particular population. Forehead thermometer, a thermometer that is placed on, passed over, or pointed at the forehead to measure a person's body temperature. Herd immunity, a reduction in the risk of infection with a specific communicable disease, such as measles or influenza, that occurs when a significant proportion of the population has become immune to infection, as because of previous exposure or vaccination, so that susceptible individuals are much less likely to come in contact with infected individuals. Index case, the first documented case of an infectious disease or genetically transmitted condition or mutation in a population, region, or family. Index patient, an individual affected with the first known case of an infectious disease or genetically transmitted condition or mutation in a population, region, or family. The term is interchangeable with the term patient zero. Patient zero, a person identified as the first to become infected with an illness or disease in an outbreak. Physical distancing, the practice of maintaining a greater than usual physical space between oneself and other people, or of avoiding direct contact with people or objects in public places during the outbreak of a contagious disease in order to minimize exposure and reduce the transmission of infection. Self-quarantine, To refrain from any contact with other individuals for a period of time, such as 2 weeks or 14 days, during the outbreak of a contagious disease, usually by remaining in one's home and limiting contact with family members. Social distancing, the act of remaining physically apart in an effort to stem transmission of COVID-19. Social distancing can include a move to remote work, the cancellation of events, and remaining at least 6 feet away from other individuals. Super spreader, an individual who is highly contagious and capable of transmitting a communicable disease to an unusually large number of uninfected individuals. And finally, the last term, work from home, to do one's job in one's house and not in an office building. I hope you find this video useful. Thanks for watching and stay safe, everyone. Don't forget to wear your mask, wear your gloves, sanitize all the time, and practice social distancing. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and share this video. See you in my next video.